Hello students, in this online class let us understand the characteristics of algorithm. The first characteristic of algorithm is input. That is, the algorithm should specify the input clearly. That is, what input is required. To perform any task, input is must. Without input, we cannot generate any information or output. The next characteristic is clear and precise. Algorithm, the steps which are mentioned or specified in the algorithm should be clear and precise. There should not be any ambiguity in the step. Algorithm should have a finite number of steps. Next characteristic of algorithm is effectiveness. Each and every step written in the algorithm should be effective. That is, there should not be any unnecessary steps given. There should be minimum number of steps, and all the steps which are written should perform the operation which is required to generate the output. In this example, we are calculating sum and average. So here we need to add two numbers, and once the addition is performed, the average is calculated. No other calculations need to be done here. No unnecessary step is involved here. This is how the algorithm should have the minimum number of steps to generate the output. Algorithm should also have the mechanism for exception handling. That is, exceptions are nothing but these are unexpected errors. In this algorithm, step 2 we have is read two numbers. While entering values, suppose user gives the values in text form, then it may not generate the correct output. So, such situations should be handled by the algorithm. So here, when values are entered, the algorithm should also have the steps which will check whether these entered values are valid or not. Next characteristic of algorithm is termination. As we discussed in previous points, algorithm should have the finite number of steps. That means the algorithm should terminate at some point. There should be some point specified where the procedure ends or terminates. And the last characteristic of algorithm is output. That is, algorithm should also specify what information or what output or result is to be generated or displayed by the procedure. So these are the characteristics of algorithm. Now let us move to the next topic, that is advantages of algorithm. The first advantage is it is a step-by-step solution to the problem, so it is very easy to understand as the solution is given in form of steps. Algorithm is independent of programming language. As we discussed in previous class, before developing a program, the programmer first develops the algorithm, which can be written in any language, so that non-technical person can also understand the procedure to solve the problem. Once the algorithm is developed, the programmer can refer this algorithm to write the program in any programming language. Another advantage of algorithm is it is easy to debug as every step has got its own logical sequence. Debugging is nothing but checking for errors. If the output generated by the program is inaccurate, then we can check the algorithm step by step and we can try to test which step is giving the inaccurate output or where the mistake lies. We can easily understand by referring to the algorithm, by referring the steps which are mentioned in the algorithm. Algorithm has got a definite procedure. There are limited steps mentioned in the algorithm. Another advantage of algorithm is it is easy to first develop an algorithm and then convert it into a flowchart and then into a computer program. Especially for the beginners who cannot directly write the program, such programmers first they develop the algorithm and these algorithms can be converted into the flowchart, that is in the pictorial format, and this can help them to write the program by using any programming language. Only disadvantage of algorithm is it is time consuming. First, the programmer develops the algorithm, then it is converted into flowchart and then into a computer program. So it takes a considerable time.